Hello everybody, it's HeroicLegend here. You've caught me in the middle of Dark Soulsing, you naughty people. I joke, but I just wanted to make sure I had arrows prepared for when we continue on our adventure. Right now we have Grey Rat in our facility, and we will be moving onward with the next area. An area that is of decent, let's say, difficulty. I can rush through it, though for your sakes I will not, and I will also show you how one gets there. Battle Axe. Easily wielded axe crafted for battle and inflicting standard damage. And his weight is blah blah blah. I really should. I want to cut out these loading screens, but they really do give me the time to talk to you guys. Most of the times when I'm not salty as all hell. I don't think I'll be salty today, though. I had a good night's rest, maybe, and I feel confident about my play. Although we'll see how well I go through this area. Again, sort of a walkthrough that you can follow. I might not be grabbing every item if I feel it if I feel it doesn't like benefit us a whole lot. Oh, my ears. All right. And we're okay now. Now we have to raise the banner. Hey, can someone come pick me up? I can't fly. And I think falling from this height will kill me. Okay, when I said someone come pick me up, I didn't mean this. Oh god, I'm not ready for a boss fight here. Oh no. Oh fuck. No, don't touch me. Your hands are gross. Although if you can kindle one, he probably sounds like. See what it did there? But yeah, this scene looks familiar. It should. Not for my Let's Play, of course, but yeah, it should look familiar to all you Veteran Souls fans who haven't. First I need to actually grab this bonfire as I haven't so many times before. One moment. Whee! So, I'm not going to give you some shtick about, like, oh, I'm going to keep myself kindled so I can go ahead and fight everyone. No, I run through all the areas I do, most of the times, unembered, I believe it is. Try jumping. I wonder how many times it's killed a person. Let's check, shall we? Whee! Fuck you, dog. Alright, now that we've seen what that does, I believe I can competently equip this, and we can get to proper fighting. Again, I know a couple of people may be questioning me, in my thought process in picking and putting all my points into the Estus Flask. Okay, rest assured, I am happy with this decision. Fucking mutt. Let's keep this closed for now. Oh. And by keep this closed, I do, of course, mean we open it up again. I know I want to say a couple of things, but I'm trying to figure out where my thought process is right now. Again, it's very early in the morning for me, at least. I don't normally wake up around this time. So, trying to get out my thoughts is a little difficult. So, this item is 100% not worth it. Just come at me already. Yeah, you'll find yourself doing that by accident a couple of times. Yeah, don't drop your guard against these guys either. Frickin', I hate these dogs. Like, if you don't have a weapon that swings down at a small arc...
Please, grant me death. Undo my...
So again, I will be reading for the NPCs from this point onward, so... I've decided, like, I want to talk during their stuff, but that's... not fair to the people who want to pay attention to the story, but I also do want to go through this dialogue faster than they go, so.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, then
oh,
it's true.
then it's true.
To be in your
To be in your presence is a great honor. I am
Yol
Yol of Londor, a pilgrim as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, Champion of Ash, how does this idea sound of taking me into your service strike you?
I was once
I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use. Well, of course, accept your offer.
I am honored, truly.
I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yul of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you. And he's gone. So, I'm going to go grab this other bonfire really quick, and then we're going to go back to Firelink, and I'm going to go show you what Yul does. Now, I don't know exactly what I should do at this point. I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do. However, like, silly it is, especially for this build that I'm going. With any hope, though, like, it won't... There, it's a quest line, alright? I'm gonna show you how to start the quest line. I said I would do this. If I take this quest line, is more up to how I feel, and not, like... Actually, no, I'm not going to go through the quest line, but I am going to keep the person who comes from it around. Now, of course, if you go around here, you'll see he's not exactly in near the same area as Grey Rat, but instead, he's over here. So we're going to talk to him.
Oh, our champion of Ash, welcome home. This pilgrim, with a debt in death, hardly deserves to behold this divine flame. And I never would have, had you not taken me into your service. I thank you dearly for this, and assure you of my leal service. Then
Okay.
shall we begin? Bearer of the dark sign, let your true strength shine.
That rhymes. Alright, so what he basically does is he can increase your level for you one by one.
Be safe.
Now the way this happens is, and this is what everyone talks about in the beginning of the game, it's free level ups in a sense. It's free kind of like how app games are free. You know? You don't have to buy the in-game gold to summon more creatures that you like. There's a lot of things you don't have to do, but of course you do it anyway. Now I believe it's 2 deaths every time, I might be wrong. Regardless, we're gonna launch ourselves off Suicide Leap there. I'm not quite sure I'm going to put in the levels. I might do I'm definitely gonna get my strength up to 18. Depending on how long this goes on, I might try a fast forward. Just okay.
Be safe.
So I'm gonna probably get quiet around this time. Again, this is very useful if you're stuck at this point, and it is kind of good that they put this so early in the game, so that way, like, it's not a matter of you going to fucking end yourself numerous times, because it will end yourself numerous times, and, like, I don't know, maybe even the 5 level ups won't help you later. I say the earliest time you get them should be now, though. Like, at some point, you have to get them either now, or you have to get them, I think. Fuck, I'm sorry, guys, I'm a little lost right now. I know at some point, though, if you do certain questline stuff, he will die, and, like, that's bad, because then you go to 3 level ups. Okay, yeah, so it seems like every 2 deaths. So, now I know the parameters, so I will now be quiet as we just go through this part.
Be safe, champion. Be safe. All. Be safe.
Alright, now before I end this episode, here's what I'm gonna tell you guys about. So, as you probably just saw, I killed myself a lot, and I got all 5 level ups. Now, Yol is dead. So, in his place, we get this woman.
Oh, prithee, art thou good Yol's master? I am Uria of Londor, a close friend of his. Thanks to thee, Yol's soul is redeemed. Allow me to express my gratitude in his stead. Another matter. That a lord art thou not, bearer of the dark sigil, and our Lord of Hollows, for the time thou remainst our Lord. And I, of course, am also thine.
She now sells everything that Yol would have sold, plus a few extra items, like the untrue Dark Ring, the untrue White Ring, the Ring of Sacrifice, and the Dark Hand. Of course, she also sells the Londor Braille Divine Tome, which takes place for a quest line maybe later, the Poison Throwing Knives, a Purging Stone, and that's really about it.
Till we meet again, may the darks...
So what she's talking about right now is this. I have 5 dark sigils on my character. What those do is those basically turn back on hollowing. You remember from the first game, this is what happens when you hollow too much, kind of. Well, from the second game at least. But that's what happens when you die in the first game, though. You look like one of the hollows. So, the most this does is just an aesthetic change, really. Not much to worry about. You also see in the corner, in the top right corner there, that my summon sign or my covenant sign is like darkened a bit. You can get rid of any bit of curse you accumulate, which is hollowing actually, by using the purging stone, which at some point you'll be able to get rid of, period. But that's going to come a little bit later. Right now we have another quest line to start.
And fast on the trail of the Lords absconded, then these red eyes are for you. Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength. Think what else are unkindled ashes good for?
So this is Leonard. Leonard is Bastard, who takes part of a different quest line separate from the one that's going on with Uria and Yol. And of course you have already met Hawkwood, who again, quest line does not involve the others. Soon some quest lines will intersect with each other. It's no real big deal right now, but I want to thank you all for joining me for this episode. Again, I'm going to try my best to get through these next few parts. No real questline stuff is going to take place yet, but it will at some point. And I'm going to let you know which questlines, interact with each other or stop things from happening. But again, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And until the next one, laters.